Okay, another week, another set of pricing. So we're quite heavy on the Lord of the Rings game today, but we've got some stuff from Horus Heresy, a tiny bit from 40k, and some new Underworld stuff. So let's kick off with Battle of Osgiliath. Now, I'm quite surprised by the strategies for this game, but then if you dig a little bit deeper, it starts to make sense. So we can start to pre-order this very soon, but delivery is not promised until Christmas time. So we should get delivery by Christmas. There's no promises on that. But yeah, it's kind of a few months lead time for this game as opposed to the standard release schedule where you get it within 1 or 2 weeks. Now, there's 4 new Battle Host boxes which are being released. They're kind of the combat patrol boxes for the Middle-earth setting. They aren't affected by this. They're under the normal release schedule. But yeah, this main big box, Battle of Osgiliath, yeah, there's a few months lead time on that. Now, why is that? I'm assuming so as they can cash in on the release of the Rings of Power. They can cash in on some of that hype. To be fair, there hasn't been a great deal of hype about it. Some people aren't enjoying it. I thought the first 2 episodes were pretty good. I did enjoy them, but there is room for improvement, I'm sure. But certainly I am surprised by the schedule. I thought that they would have either ramped up their production and got this in sooner, or yeah, just not put it out for pre-order yet. But I'm pretty sure that that's why they're doing it. Try and get in some of that hype for the Rings of Power and turn that into sales for this box. Anyway, so let's go through it. So this box is going to be £125 or 160 euros. Now, that to me, when I first saw it, I thought that sounded like a tremendous price. But then on a little bit of digging to do with this game in general, I can see that, yeah, it's probably in line with where we thought it would be. The last starter set, which has been out for quite some time, well, a very long time actually, the Battle of Pelennor Fields, that was a lot cheaper than this, but it was such a long time ago that it doesn't surprise me that we've got up to £125 on this. Now, I don't know a lot about this game, but I do know that almost everything in this box is not new. So the scenario book is obviously new. I'm not sure about the terrain that's in it. I'm not sure if that's new or not, but the rest of the content is just pulled from other various products that are already released. And on that basis, what you're basically paying for is you're paying for all of the models. So basically anything that's not terrain, the cost of all those models is about the same price as this box. So if you're looking for a saving, or maybe let's not say saving because you are making a bulk purchase, but basically if you to buy everything separately, you would be paying the cost of just the models, and you would be getting the rules manual, the scenario book, the terrain, and everything else in this box. You'd be getting that for free, so to speak. Now, obviously, if you're already into Lord of the Rings, there's not a huge amount of content, plastic content for the game, so there's a good chance you already own most, if not all of this stuff. So this box is really set up for new players, obviously, because it's got a rule book in it. But yeah, I think it sounds like an okay deal. What do you think? Is this enough to get you into this game based on the fact that there's no new content here? This is all just reprinted stuff and boxed together. But anyway, it looks interesting. So let's get on to the Battle Host boxes. And we'll go through these in order of the saving that you will make. So basically, the Rohan Battle Host box, save about 45% on the total cost if you bought it separately. All of the Battle Host boxes are the same price. They're £52.50 or €67.50. This one, Éomer on foot and mounted, 24 Warriors of Rohan and 6 Riders of Rohan. So you're saving about 45% on if you bought them separately. And that is in line more or less with what you'd save on something like a Combat Patrol box for 40k. Next up with the Eisenguard box, we've got a saving of around about 35%. So we've got Saruman mounted and on foot, Wormtongue, a Palantir on plinth, so you can get all those 3 models in one single set, 24 Uruk-hai Scouts, and 20 Uruk-hai Warriors. Minas Tirith next, so Gandalf and Peregrine Took, mounted and on foot. Again, if you buy them separately, they come as a set. 24 Warriors of Minas Tirith, and 6 Knights of Minas Tirith, 34% saving. And finally, we have the Mordor Battle Host, which I think probably looks like my favourite one. It looks really cool, but it is the poorest saving overall. So we've got the Witch King of Angmar mounted on foot, 24 Mordor Orcs and 6 Warg Riders, 30% saving. I'll also take a quick minute to plug my Element Games affiliate link down in the description. So use that if you want to help the channel. You will get your normal savings, but I will get a teeny little kickback, and it helps the channel. Thanks very much. Okay, so the last models for Lord of the Rings this week is Elrond, Master of Ribbondale. So you get 3 versions of this, which you can see in the picture there. That is £27.50 or €35. And to round off the Middle-earth content, we've got 2 sets of dice, Ribbondale and Garrison of Dale. They are both set at £12.50 or €14.50. Stepping away from Middle-earth, we're into Underworld. So we've got the Gore Chosen of Drom, a really cool looking chaos-based warband here. That's £26 or €34. Now you can see the card backs are different to what they've been previously, so don't forget to sleeve them. And we have the Deadly Depths Rival deck. That's £17 or €22. Right, on to Horus Heresy. Now, I'm really surprised actually that we've got some weapon sets which aren't going to be Forge World. So these are coming out in plastic, so we do have the prices for them. So we have the Legion Astartes, multi-melters and plasma cannons. They're £26 or €34. And we also have the Volkite Culverines and las cannons. Same price, £26 or €34. Okay, Horus Heresy Predator Battle Tank, £40 and €55. Yeah, I think this looks really cool. I don't actually have any Horus Heresy stuff at all yet. But yeah, this is a really cool looking tank, so I may well pick this one up. Okay, then we have 2 sets of card packs. So we've got one for Warhammer 40k Chaos Demons. That is their data cards. That's £17 or €22. And then finally, we have the Horus Heresy reaction cards. That's £11 or €13.50. So that's it really. That's all of the releases this week. Personal highlight for me is probably that Lord of the Rings box. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough to make me order it though. I haven't got into Lord of the Rings at all so far, and looking at sets like this, they are nice, they certainly are, but do I really want to be spending another £125 to get into a new system, for which I'm probably going to have to grow and increase going forward? I don't think I am. I think I'll probably leave this one, but it does look cool. Like I say, long lead time, but kind of understandable. They're trying to cash in on a little bit of hype from something which unfortunately really isn't generating much hype at the moment. But I hope that improves. I liked the first 2 episodes, and I hope that it will continue to get better. There is 2 other things to mention for this week, and they're both for Black Library. So Primarch's Mortari and the Pale King is out in hardback. That is £12.99 or €15.95. And then the hardback of Awakenings, that will be £18 or €22. But please let me know your thoughts on the new box for Lord of the Rings. Is it enough to tempt you? Are you a current Lord of the Rings player? Is there enough of a saving here on certain things to make you pick up a box just so as you can expand your current armies and that kind of stuff? Yeah, let me know what you think about it. And, let me know about that Lord of the Rings game in general. I mean, at my clubs, I never see this game getting played. I've never seen it on the tabletop. I think once there's a couple of guys at the gaming group that have played it. I just don't see it very much. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the hype for Rings of Power isn't the reason why they're going for this 3-month window. Maybe they're going to print just enough to fulfill those orders and a few more for stock, and then kind of slowly move away from it again. Maybe it just doesn't sell that much, so they don't want to tie up a load of cash in stock that is going to sit there and do nothing. So that box I mentioned earlier, the Battle for Pelennor Fields, the RRP for that when it came out, and it was a long time ago, it was about £89, I believe. But that box, don't quote me on this, I think you can find that out in the wild for about 45-50 quid if you search on eBay. But it'll be interesting to see where this goes and how the sales go for this product. I'm not decided yet, but we can order now or at some point in the near future to get get a box by Christmas, it appears. So a little bit of time to decide on that. So yeah, it will certainly be interesting anyway. Anyway, that's it for this week. Thanks very much. I'll be back midweek with another short video. Take care. Bye.